Hello everyone, this is Anshika Gupta and welcome to my channel Let's Code and Solve by Newton School. I hope you all been cleared with what is Operation NumPy in previous tutorial. Today we're going to study about what is data processing. Before going to that, let's know what is Newton School. So Newton School is a platform which prepares you for career in tech. It has courses designed for freshers, working professionals and also for women with non-tech background. Newton School first trains you for 6 months and helps you to become amazing full stack developer. It also has a network of more than 300 great companies who hire from Newton School. So once the training is complete, Newton School also ensure that its students are placed with some good companies in the country. And the best part is the Newton School has a pay after placement program under which you don't have to pay Newton School anything until or unless you are being placed with minimum 5 lakh CTC. And the best companies where you are being placed are MyShow, Dream11, then it is Xiaomi, then more often there are many more, TechMint and a lot of. Here you can log in and sign up yourself. So here you can see the top companies where you have been placed. So let's move to this concept, that is data processing. So what is data processing cycle and how data processing cycles are being done in NumPy, either in NumPy or in your Pandas, in your Python, and there are many more. So what are the stages? Like first of all, what stages are there for the data processing and how your data processing is done? Now, before knowing to that, data processing is a manipulation of your data by computer. It computerize or it includes the conversion of raw data into some machine readable form, into some information that has a meaning or flow of your data through the CPU and memory or to any of the output devices. It can be, it has a formatting or transmission of output. In that, any of your data is being done or any of your data is being used of computer, that is to be performed a sectional operations in your data, that can be go under the pre-processing or processing data in furthermost. So now what are the stages of your data and how your data is being assessed by it? So first of all, there are being 4 stages of your data, that is input, processing, output and storage. All are being the connected functions. Okay, so connected functions that are being used as a universal type. Data goes through the process and converts all the information, all the raw data into the information. It begins with the input stage and ends at the output stage in that. So here is a flowchart, linear data processing flowchart of like how your data is being formed into input and output. In between of that, the processing used to take place. So always and always remember, your data processing occurs only when your data has been collected and translated into some of the unstable information. Usually performable a data scientist or the data scientist, they have a proper advantage upon. So it is the information that is being processed by any of your CPU or preprocessor, that is important for a data processing to be done correctly, as not to be have a negative effect and the product to be appear as in the data output in that. So in the first of the style and the first of your the flow chart, your data has been converted into the input stage, and there is an input stage. The data doesn't have any of the information, it's just in raw data. Suppose you have to make a pickle. Okay, so you have to collect the raw data of raw like mixture of that. So you are being collecting all the that raw material or any of that, ingredients for that, just to get that having a proper output of that. So after mixing all the raw mixture or ingredient to the pickle and everything, the mixing is the pre-processing time. Okay, and the final output is when your pickle has been ready. So it has a proper output of. Similarly, in this data processing, we doesn't have any your data cannot contain any of your information. It's just in raw, like we have been having the raw data in that. So it is being fed into, first of all, in the data processing system to convert it into a meaningful information, because your data doesn't have any that cycled part. Okay, now in the input stage, what you else need for that? So first of all, you need the data collection, data capturing, encoding, data transmission, and data communication in that. These are the five things you need in your input data. Okay, every time your data processing starts with the data in from the raw, from to complete, to convert into some of the more readable format, such as graphs, documents, Excel, and any of that. It all gives in a form, and all of it's being necessary to have a context to be interpreted in your computer type. So here is an the processing cycle, where you can form the processing cycle of your data, where your data is being processed, and starting from your data collection, move to information of your input, like where your input is there, that is the data, then shifting to the processors or CPU or any, that is the processing, then output, that is your final what you can say, like output of that, and information more readable form. And after that, you need some of the storage, allocation storage, to store that data in a fine part of filed stacks in that. So what is your data collection as an activities, following activities of your inputs data? So gathering some of the data from environment or preparing it for the input, that is what is to be located at. All the document on which the data is recorded, that is known as the source code of it. Okay, the data collection and whenever it's been collected is a source code. Then comes the data capturing, how your data has been collecting, the process of collecting all the data and entering all the data into the data processing system is as an computer, such as a computer system, that is a data capturing. Now comes how your data collection is there. So see, when you collect your data, so collecting the data is your first step of your data processing. Okay, data is pulled from lot of sources, including data lakes, data warehouses, a lot many of that. So it always being get it should be worthy in that, not to be just in the proprietary part. Now data transmission. So in data transmission, what you need is your data has been sent towards an input data to the processor, and carrying that data to the various component, like that is the channels distribution. Okay, that can be a brain has been carrying all the information to our body, that is the neurons are being done. That how your data transmission is there. All the input output is being given to the processor to get that further information, and it also included carrying data from the processor to the output devices. Now the second stage comes, that is the processing stage. In your processing stage, what happened, your raw data transformed into the meaningful information. Okay, in your meaningful information, because it's just a, see, processing is the future of data processing, like a cloud, then Azure, any of the cloud technologies, okay, built to be convenience of current electronic data processing method, and to accelerate its speed, its effectiveness, and many more. Okay, the faster the higher quality of data means that the faster the data or each of the organization will be using your or utilizing your valuable insights to extract it. Every computer follows the instruction called the programs to process your data, and these programs can be operating system, word processors, spreadsheets, web browsers, and there are lot many. Always remember, a big data migrates only and only to the cloud, because of the companies are being realizing that it has a huge benefit, because obviously the processing data is just a minimum information. So every company will think that it has a huge benefit. So the benefit of the cloud data processing are at no limits or no bars in that. In fact, small companies are also being using that and writing that data into meaningful information. Now the last and the like second last is that the output stage. In the output stage, you have a proper processed data in that. Now your raw data is being gave to the preprocessor, channeled there, and that was refined also. So every data where you are being utilizing that and having that information into the analytics. Okay, that all is your the processed data. Okay, and presenting through the output devices, it has to be, or that data has to get that more information about that. And coming forward, after your user viewed it, okay, so after your user viewed the output, they will understand what is the meaning of that data. Okay, what the data makes a decision for that. Already like data processing is at such a crucial stage. Okay, crucial to build that all the strategies, increasing the competence and everything. It should be readable in format. It should have a proper insights in that. It should have a proper analytics, and that is what the decoding about the output stage has been known about. Okay, so storage stage is the last stage of a data processing. That is, every information every information has been carried out to be having the storage to be used later. And see, if your storage does if your preprocessor or if your system doesn't have any storage, where the data will be stored. Okay, so if there is a hard drive, there are the pen drives to store that information. So it's just a last step two of a processing cycle. And wherever the data and the metadata is stored for the further use is being used in that. This allows for quick access and the retrieval of your information whenever it's been needed, or allows you to put an input in the next directory of your processing cycle directly. Okay, it because see, if it's not having a proper storage, or it is not having a proper output, so the data has no useful of that. I hope it's been clear to you. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, and stay tuned. Thank you.